All right, Tony, we're just checking in real quick.
Everything sounds good.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, Vince Vance and Fernando Ruiz, the owner operator of Chick-fil-A.
Okay, cool. Yeah, can you send me information on all that?
Yeah, I'll send that to you. I think.
Testing. And the suicide machines. Hi, Vance.
You can take it
Because
you're ready to use it.
I'm gonna say
Can't see your face.
I'm gonna say something like 48. 50 years. Well, actually, 1973. I guess I put it almost 50, and I was so young. I was just a fetus, as a matter of fact. That ain't dirty, is it? Testing.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that looks good. What's your coffee, Vince?
Loose. All right, I'm ready to go. He didn't want it up yet.
Yeah, he wants it right by the.
Okay.
By the truck.
You want to? All right, Vince, we're going live. 30 seconds.
Hey, Jay, what do you say? You want to stay out here? You want to stay over there? Well, if you need to tell me anything, it's okay. Here we are, everybody, at beautiful downtown.
We're live. Welcome to What's Your Passion Live. My name is Clay Taylor. I am here live at the Chick-fil-A in Harvey, Louisiana. We have a great guest here, Vince Vance from Vince Vance and the Valiants, and we have some great things happening today here at the Chick-fil-A. Vince, welcome to the show.
How you doing, big guy?
It's exciting to have you here, brother.
I'm excited to be here in beautiful downtown Manhattan, Louisiana.
It's actually Harvey, Louisiana.
I know very well. And at the Chick-fil-A here, we're having a good time with my buddy Fernando Ruiz.
Yes, he's the owner operator of Chick-fil-A here of the Marrero and Harvey location. And guys, if you still have plenty of time to come out and see Vince Vance and
get a free autograph. We're giving out free pictures here today. Just come on in. Don't have to buy anything. No purchase necessary. All courtesy of the best chicken sandwich in the world, man.
Exactly, and so I'm excited. So Fernando is the operator here in the Harvey location and Marrero location. Like we said, we're going to bring him on in the next segment. So let's talk a little bit about you, Vince, and what's going on. And of course, we have the Facebook listeners that's listening on Facebook Live, and
hey, Facebook listeners live.
And then, of course, the WGSO listeners on 990 AM and our YouTube listeners.
I wonder if Jeff Cruere's out there. Hey, Jeff.
Possibly. He could be on the show and listening.
I've been on the show so many times. I love that guy.
Exactly. Let's talk. Vance is 50 years old. We're going to talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, 50 years old. That's when I started this band, when I was just a fetus. And our first gig was September the 18th, 1971. That was 50 years ago. And to celebrate it, we're going to have a big anniversary reunion party at the Rock and Bowl on September the 19th. Yes, September 19th, sponsored by John Blanchard and also JC Productions, but sponsored there at the Rock and Bowl, and it's going to be quite an event. We're celebrating 50 years of rock and roll. As a matter of fact, we've been a contiguous all those years, even through the pandemic. We performed continuously. We're just lucky to have gigs, huh?
Exactly. And,
not as many, but we did have them.
You've done shows for me and in the past.
Yes, and I would like to say I've always been paid. That's one thing I have to say about you. No, I'm usually paid. But no, some great shows you did. And your shows always have a goodness to them, because usually you're trying to raise money for some good charity, like for old folks, and just wonderful things. And I'm honored to be part of those events.
Exactly. We're actually going to be doing the first, the senior citizen Christmas banquet this year in December, and I'll be getting with you on that. We're going to be booking those dates.
Well, I'm hoping that I'll be a part of it, man, because every one of them have been so heartwarming, and I've always enjoyed them. They're very exciting. The last one we did was actually in Marrero, was it?
No, at the VFW Hall in Harahan.
That's Harahan. Okay, yeah. Oh, that was fantastic, man. And Tab over there was a commandant.
Yes.
And very, very good times over there. We've done several shows with him, and I look forward to this show we're going to do for you.
Exactly, and I'm excited. And we're not going to do the first responder show this year, but we plan on picking that up next year.
Well, I want to thank you on behalf of the community for all the shows that you have done that have all selflessly on your part, where you have just given of yourself. And I'd like to say, I'm here with you. I'm going to shake hands with you right now. And I want to tell you, when your mom was still out here being a rock and roll fan, you were stood by her all the time and took her different places. And that's how I came to be associated with Clay. Right. You were very, very kind to, take your mom places, and very selfless man. And I'm just honored to know you, sir.
We miss her, and it's just every morning I get up, and still it's been 3 years, and I go look for her and see if she's still.
Yeah, well, she liked that rock and roll music. This year we're going to go a different angle. Album I'm working on right now is called Pennies from Heaven, and it's going to have the song Pennies from Heaven on it. It's going to have Amazing Grace. It's mainly a album not with a good beat to it, but mainly it's going to be things of a spiritual nature. Like I'm hoping to do right now, we're working on a cut of Old Time Religion, another cut of Michael Row Your Boat Ashore, another cut of The Wonder of You by Elvis. And it's going to be sort of a inspirational type of album, and we hope to debut it sometimes in the fall.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for the 50th. I always do an album or two every year, and that's what I'm really looking forward to, because I'd like people to know that there's some goodness in the world with all the craziness that's going on.
Exactly. I have to bring you into our studios.
I'd like to record some there. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a special live cut there for you.
Yes.
In honor of you, and I'll have you on the album some kind of way.
That'll work. I would appreciate that, brother.
Because nobody knows that you really also perform under the name Clay Taylor.
Yes. Yes, singer.
That's true. That's true. Well, this
Business
show is
owner.
called "What's Your Passion?" Is that it?
Yeah, What's Your Passion? What's Your Passion Live, and that's the name of our business. What's Your Passion? And,
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. My passion in life has been very consistently one thing. I started out after graduating from college as a high school band director, and I was at the beautiful Donaldsonville High in Ascension Parish, and I just was so honored to do that. But I realized that the thing I really wanted to do in life was go to the dark side and start my own band. And oddly enough, one of my students, Mark LeBlanc, who was from Donaldsonville, was my drummer for many, many years. And he still is. He just performs me when I'm on tour, though.
oh, that's cool. And, actually, are you doing the Vince Vance cruise too? This year?
That's in January, and I hope we get everybody. You can call Jay Saravola at 615-4046. I'll repeat that. Jay Saravola at 615-4046. And that's Adventure Travel Planners, and they're going to have one heck of a darn cruise. It leaves, I think, the last day or two of January. I think it's January the 29th or the 30th.
Exactly, and that's area code 504.
Yes, it is area code 504, amigo.
Yes,
504-615-4046.
yes, for all of our Facebook.
Or they can go to the Vince Vance site on Facebook, and I'll hook them up right there.
That's awesome. So, brother, so we just got a couple more seconds before we go to break, but I just want to wrap up. What's going on right now besides your anniversary party, which we're going to talk about that in segment 4.
Yes.
Just kind of anything else coming up big this year.
Well, I'm going to leave on tour in a couple of days that I have a big fundraiser for a judge in Fort Worth, Texas. And then I'm in Dallas, Texas a day or two later, playing at the Neon Cowboy up in Dallas. I have most exciting thing is I will be at Cruising the Coast for the Mississippi Gulf Coast for Cruising the Coast. Just so excited to be in Pass Christian, Pascagoula, and in Biloxi. And we have won some really crazy oldie shows, and all those hot riders really eat us up like candy, man.
Right. Well, we'll have to maybe come out there, and you're going to be performing there. Maybe we'll do a live and cover the show.
I would love to. We have to give you a good feed right from the soundboard.
Exactly.
They have a really good feed there because it's a big concert. You probably have to do it. The sound's not as good unless we hook straight in there.
Exactly. You go right in and do a live show.
Yeah. My passion in music is the other thing we're talking about is this has been 50 years. I just can't stop performing, writing, teaching, and arranging music. I just love it. I love it. I love every aspect of it. I love the showmanship aspect of it, where you can make it come to life on the stage, where it's not only just a sound, but you're able to look at a band, and we're changing costumes, doing choreography, acting funny, and doing skits during the songs. So even if you hate music, you got to love a little bit of comedy and some pretty valuettes up there.
That's cool. So we actually have to go to break. Coming up next, we're going to have Fernando Ruiz come up, the owner-operator of the Chick-fil-a in Harvey. So we're going to be back in just a few minutes, guys. We'll see you. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, and we'll see you in a few.
Grab yourself a Chick-fil-A.
You sound perfect on mic. He sounds like he's in a tunnel.
Oh.
He sounds great, like he's really there. You sound like you're kind of like in a tunnel.
I sound like I'm in the tunnel.
Right.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
That's because he has tunnel vision, maybe. I don't know.
No, it's like he sounds like he's right in front of me on Facebook.
All right, maybe I'm not talking in the mic. Let me try talking to you.
He sounds totally. Are we you recording right now?
No, well, we're Facebook, but we're not live. Well, I mean, we're live, but we're not. You're like, oh.
I'm just saying he sounds perfect.
Do you want me to be a part of this next one, or you want me to go beat it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to interview Fernando. All right, Fernando, we're getting ready. We got about a minute before we go to break.
If you want to get me in, if you want me to, yeah, right here, old buddy. anything you want to do, like if you want to say, hey, Vince, what's your favorite Chick-fil-A?
Just feed off of that.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of it? You remember when they had a carrot and raisin salad
Yes. I was young enough to make it in the kitchen at Oakwood one day.
here? Man, I used to love that stuff, man.
Oh, me too. I still have the rest.
We don't have to bring that up. I guess that's kind of negative.
Coleslaw.
But this is what the pace of America has evolved
Tony, if
to.
you can
The
also
sandwich
tell me when we're 30,
is no different.
seconds out.
Actually, the sandwiches are the breasts look bigger.
They've evolved over time.
Man, I tell you what, I've been eating them for 50 years. They're a little tiny bit bigger in it. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying what it is.
So the station here.
They feel like they're heavier. They feel like they're heavier.
Yeah.
Is that wrong to say? Or
Could be.
it could be.
It could be. I think.
I said they seem even bigger these days.
They've grown. Over the years.
Yeah, maybe so. But they're all very good.
No, 200.
Oh, 200. All right.
But sometimes it feels like that.
Ben's gonna see the current staff from a zoo. Really big. It looks like a Z. Live by the following. We are here to serve. We're better together.
Yeah, and also, Clay, I'd say, come on out. Say we got a free picture for anybody who asks for it. When I'm not on the mic,
Yeah, well, you're on the mic.
not when I'm on the mic, but I mean when I'm off the mic, I can go sign them a free autograph, and give them a free picture. Try to get them to come in.
So this is what we look like on live right now.
Oh, like
All right, we're back with What's Your Passion Live. My name is Clay Taylor. We have Vance co-hosting today. We also have Fernando Ruiz, the operator of the Chick-fil-A here in Harvey and also in Marrero, correct?
That's correct. Right here on the West Bank.
Exactly. And so Fernando has a current staff of 200. He lives by the following. We're here to serve. We're better together. We're purpose-driven. So, Fernando, tell us a little bit about your passion and why you wanted to do a Chick-fil-A and own a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, well, it all began when I was at the ripe age of 14 years old. I got my career started with Chick-fil-A at the Oakwood Center down the road.
Okay.
And then through that experience, I was able to grow as a team member.
Okay.
And someone was pouring into me so much that I felt the need to give that back to the youth one day. And here I am in the opportunity to do that to the staff that I have.
Exactly. And, just coming here and learning a little bit about, Chick-fil-A and understanding the value of Chick-fil-A and what you guys do. And your employees, it's like these guys here, they want to come to work. They're excited about coming to work. And, this is a place where people strive on coming to work.
Yeah, that's one of the main things that I do. And I oversee, other than the physical processes of selling the food and getting guests in and out, my main priority is to make sure our team is engaged and motivated.
Exactly.
And the only way to motivate them is for them to be a part of something bigger, which is to care for more people in the community. So.
I have to attest to that. I've been to Chick-fil-A's. I tour, and so where you're going to go, fast food, you got to keep that bus moving. You stop at a Chick-fil-A, and I'm telling you, I have never met in the entire time one employee that was not better, that is better than any of the other restaurants. They have good employees at some restaurants, but I've never met an employee that was rude, or they're always the nicest, sweetest people that you could ever find.
We take a lot of pride in our people. And True used to always say we put our people before our profits. And, I'm a living testimony of that because of the operator that I used to work for.
Even your little boy, you worked at a Chick-fil-A.
I was a little cub. I was a little chicken at the time. But look at, what happened there. When someone planted a seed in me, and nourished it along the way. And so, again, that's why I'm so passionate about developing people.
It's values and character that I think that evidently come down from the big guys upstairs, whoever they may be. They have been teaching this to. I never run into a. You go to anyone and you can meet them out there, and they're just so kind, and they look like they've been just kissed by the Lord. I don't know.
So, Fernando, tell us a little bit about your passion about developing people, creating opportunities for your team, and striving for excellence.
Absolutely. Yeah. Again, it all begins with selecting, obviously recruiting and then selecting people that have those characteristics within themselves. And then from that, it's our job to nourish that character. And so along the way, through the business growing, there's obviously more opportunities to grow people because those opportunities require talent, and we give our people those opportunities to apply those skills that they've learned so that they can get hands-on experience here in our organization. So basically, think of it like this: everything that they learn in the classroom, this is our classroom. It's on the job training.
Right. And, so it helps them with, you encourage these guys to, not just stay here, but to go out and grow and become better, to better themselves. And, this is not a career. This is just a stepping stool of possibly going into the real world and opening up their own Chick-fil-A eventually, or whatever job they need. We're actually going to be interviewing
That's right.
Christian. He's going into the Air Force.
That's right.
And so he's going to be on the next segment.
Yeah. So again, that's our model. That's our, we're just a steward of what's entrusted to us, and part of that is the people. And we're trying to nourish the young people to be better and serve their communities one day. And again, I think it's all just starts with just planting the seed and nourishing the character.
Exactly.
And it's up to them to develop the rest.
And that's
Well, I bet that's part of the success of it. In all honesty, you try to go most times of the day. There's always a little bit of a crowd at a Chick-fil-A because there's so many people that just have been turned on by this flavor and the kindness attitude, I guess, the kind attitude of each Chick-fil-A and what you all teach your little young people.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which y'all did just recently.
Oh yeah, that was a very neat story. So just recently, there was a kid, ironically enough, from the West Bank. He was from the Morero area, and when he was younger, he was a recipient of a baby grand piano through the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and we partnered with them as a market. So there's all 11 restaurants here locally, all the Chick-fil-A's that having a pool, having fun, and through that we partnered with Make-A-Wish, and we were able to grant the young kid a grand baby piano. That's been significant.
Okay, that's cool. And so also tell us a little bit about what's going on here today.
Today is one of those days that we have a lot of exciting things happening today. Where again, another partnership that we have as a market with New Orleans is our partnership with Monster Jam that's going on with 5 years now. Unfortunately, this year we have to scale it back. We couldn't have a pit party in the Dome, but we're one of the only 3 locations in the West Bank area that has a live monster truck on the property itself today. So come out if you can join us. There's still tickets. You can come to the restaurants here and get the tickets, get some discounts. This Saturday, July 29th, in the Superdome, in the Caesar Superdome, right?
Yeah, I think it's the Caesars.
The Superdome.
Man,
Sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
that tire out there is like as big as me. I saw him unload that tire. I'm going, wow.
It's taller than your hair, Vince.
And that's pretty tall. I'm telling you right now.
Right, exactly. So, the monster truck, and also you can come by and get some 20% off tickets for the monster truck. They have them here. The code for that is MJ2XTX. So if you want to get 20% off of that ticket, come by here in the Chick-fil-A in Harvey on Manhattan and come check out the monster truck. We're also going to be playing some live music. Well, not live music, DJ music. That'll be done by yours truly and Vance.
I'll be singing a song to you, and I'll also give you a free picture and autograph it too.
And so, Vance, tell them a little bit real quick. You are the author and the writer of the song that just made you famous, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
That's one of them for sure. It's a song that I wrote back in 1988, believe it or not. I was so young. Golly, I must have been about 5, maybe a little older than that. And I wrote it I was in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and actually very, very close to Hershey. Pennsylvania. I was playing in Hershey Park, and I was sitting in my room in the middle of the night, and I was saying a prayer, and I was going, "Oh Lord, please make this a hit," because it's such a great name. It's called "All I Want for Christmas Is You," and it's influenced so many people and inspired different writers too, like Mariah Carey and other people. I don't know if you remember. Happy birthday, baby. Oh, that song there. Well, that's Johnny Maestro of the Crest.
Right.
And he also recorded before his passing. And Leanne Rhymes has sung it. When she was a little girl, she sang with me and performed with me. And when she grew up, she wound up returning the favor by recording it for television and on one of her albums. And this year, Kelly Clarkson was so kind to record it for me too.
That's pretty cool.
We're sitting here next to some royalty here.
Exactly.
I need that money so I can buy some Chick-fil-A. And I'm hoping I can get a 20% off on those tickets. Can I get 20% off too, like these other people on these tickets for Saturday?
There we go. We'll have to, Fernando, can you get the 20% off?
Absolutely, Vince. I think you've earned that right.
Oh, yay!
So we have to go to break, and up next, after the break, we're going to have Christian come on, and he's one of your employees, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. But thank you, Fernando, for joining us, and we really appreciate it. And thanks for coming in and tuning. Guys, we got to go to break, get some news out the way, and we'll see you in just a few minutes.
Somebody told me that this place's nickname is Fernando's Hideaway.
Yeah, Fernando's Hideaway. So we're at break.
When I'm here.
We're on break.
Perfect.
All right, good.
All right, thank you, brother.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-doo-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, Jay, I've thought about it. I'm going to record the rest of the album over at Danny's, and I'm going to do one song I'm going to do at Clay's place. Yeah. Yeah, anything more, buddy.
Lemonade or a sweet or
No,
a
just
sweet
me looking
tea?
at a pretty blonde.
There you go.
Oh, wait, that's you.
What can I get you to drink?
What would you like me to try?
Lemonade.
Oh, wow.
Popular is the half lemonade, half
We have
tea.
about 5 minutes on this.
Wow, I'd love that.
Can you do sweet tea or unsweet?
I do either one you give me. Do the sweet. Let's do the sweet. Just try it. I'm not really. I usually always get that, but I want to try the original. I like that. Some people call that the Arnold Palmer. How's it coming out, Paige? Everybody's pretty. They're talkative, loquacious, but they seem to be able not to stumble too much.
Your intro is loud because you make yourself louder.
I think Christina just wanted to get me something. I'm great. I want to eat here afterwards. To tell you the truth, I want to try one of those peach milkshakes. Are you the two guys I'm supposed to fix their hair?
Yeah, well, that's okay. But I mean, these two might come. Yeah.
We'll do it right on air.
So you guys know he wrote the song "All I Want for Christmas Is You." He's the writer of that song.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's my daughter. My daddy is Don King, and this is Don King's granddaughter. Come over here. Oh, beautiful girl. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
All right, man, great hair.
Hey Tony, if you can let us know when we go back to break.
Oh, India, what are you doing? She's crazy. Oh yeah, man, you got your own style. It's perfect. Beautiful. I tell people, my daddy is Don King.
Yeah.
He got fun with all
Yeah.
And I said, and they look at me like that. I go, well, I just said that. Vince.
Tony, can you pick up the phone? My producer on site wants to talk to you.
Oh, for me? Oh, I got you.
All right, so you want to come on in? No, I'm fine. I still got plenty right here.
You know what we can talk about? And this gentleman is
This is Christian. He is actually one of Fernando's workers.
Yeah,
And he's going into the Air Force.
nice hair. Keep it going. One day, tall dads.
Right.
He's going into the Air Force. And so
Oh, what an honor. What an honor to be with you.
And,
Thanking you in advance for your service, sir.
so what you want to talk about? What else you want to talk about?
I kind of lost my mind meeting.
Fernando.
This is not Fernando.
Not Fernando. Christian. Christian. Oh, okay. Keonas.
Well, this really works out perfect working for
I'll
him.
let you pronounce your last name.
You can't say stuff like that too long.
So I can get a picture of all three of
Yeah.
them.
Come on.
Perfect. We got it. Thanks, guys.
So Vance wrote the song All Over for Christmas. Is
Oh, really?
Take back the holly.
Right.
The one that inspired Mariah and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right. There you go.
Kelly Clarkson recorded just this past Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
She had 500,000 hits in like a couple of days. I'm going to see what it's up to. Oh, goodness. Let's see. I don't know how to do this stuff that good. I'm not good at this.
No worries.
Kelly Clarkson's version of All I Want for Christmas Is You video, YouTube. Here it is. Man, it's all of these.
Really? 2020?
Yeah, all these. Let's see. This one has, yeah, that's hers. No, again, I hate those ads. Here it is. Okay. Oh, I did it wrong some kind of way.
So anybody wants to get a
575,000.
Got about another minute. Vince Vance, he's the author of All I Want for Christmas Is You.
That's what you ought to do, okay?
Right.
On the next section.
Yeah, I can. Right, what we'll do is I don't know how well it would sound on the radio. You know what?
It's going to sound great.
No. Talking about putting it through the mic like that.
Well, just for a second, though.
Yeah, I can actually.
No, just for a second. You know what I'm saying? We'll just have it there. Maybe they're here. Y'all be able to tell me if the people can hear it. If they go like this, that means you can hear it. If they don't,
Can
go
you
like this.
cue up for the 4th second? All I Want for Christmas Is You by Vince Vance. We're gonna play about 30 seconds of it.
No, maybe
we have
not
him-
that much. Maybe 30 at the most. Take back the holly and mistletoe, silver bells on string. That
And I'll
about
tell
that
you when
part.
to play it, but that's gonna be for the 4th segment.
That might be if we can fit it in. But listen, guys, if y'all don't hear it, then y'all go like that. Now I'll say, hey, isn't that nice, and close it down.
Well, he can hear it over there. We can't hear it here.
Oh, well, okay. So how's it? I don't want to answer too many questions because if you ask too many at an interview, then you wind up not saying the same thing when it's your turn to speak.
All right, guys, we're back. Welcome to not Liberty, a Lockdown Wrong Radio Show. What's Your Passion Live? My name is Clay Taylor. We have Vince Vance.
Hey.
And we also have Christian
Keonas.
Keonas. I wasn't going to try to slaughter that last name.
I tell you what, man, did you check out his hair? It is so cool.
Exactly. So, Christian, tell us a little bit about your passion and what you want, and what inspired you, sir, and how Fernando inspired you.
Right. Well,
by working here at Chick-fil-A.
working here at Chick-fil-A, it was always like a thought of mine, especially because my mom used to bring me a lot to Chick-fil-A, especially like on the cow days where we like press about the town and get discounts. And she told me one day that Chick-fil-A was hiring, so I figured I'd give it a shot since I knew the environment was good, the people were even better. And like even during my time here, I learned a lot from like Fernando, my other leaders, or anybody. Really inspired me to do good.
Exactly. So you're 20 years old.
Yes, sir.
And you went to Noma until
Yes.
you graduated in 2020, which was last year. So,
yes.
You're one of the high school students that didn't actually get a graduation.
No, fortunately not.
And so you plan on going into the Air Force.
Yes, sir.
In service. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, to start off, my time at Noma was fun. I actually graduated as third highest ranked there, and like learned from the Marine instructors because it was an MC, RTC type of school, and they really inspired me. And I figured I wanted to go to the military somehow because of what they taught me. I wasn't sure which branch. My brother's actually in the Navy, and like so that kind of helped out too. And then a close friend of mine talked to me about SEER, which is the thing I was going to do in Air Force, which stands for Survival, Evasion, Resistance, and Speed. Which basically, like, I learned how to survive in every environment. Right. Shores, forests, tundra, anything. Or there's more than just that. Like, if I'm behind in the city, how to, like, go undetected. Like, there's different random scenarios that I like think about.
Exactly. And so, what part of life you determined that you wanted to do and serve in the military? By the way, thank you for your future service for wanting to protect our country.
Thank you. I realized it like towards junior or late junior year of high school that I wanted to join the military. I figured, why not? It'll be a good way to see the world, do what I want to do, learn, grow, develop, be the best way.
Okay, that's awesome. And so, Vince, you have anything you want to throw in there?
Well, I tell you what, this is one clean cut, good dude, man. He's got character. It reminds me of all these employees at Chick-fil-A, like they got like the best character in the whole. Tell us about how you got to be. Did you have great parents?
Yes.
Well, I tell you, that might be the start of it. But what about, what did you pick up here at Chick-fil-A? Because every employee I ever encounter, even now the lines outside, they're so sweet. Everyone.
Ooh, that's a hard question.
Well, what did they teach you here? They teach you to smile, or what did they tell you? They had to tell you something.
Part of the training is Core 4, which is like something that you learn here once you start working here, but it doesn't really leave you, like even after you leave. Basically, it's like how you interact with someone. Like,
talking to Mike.
Oh.
Yeah, talking to Mike. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
But basically, it's like I look into your eyes, smile, and give off that enthusiastic voice, and like make you feel welcome, and always ending like my pleasure. You're making like conversations even better than
That's awesome. So we got to eventually. I got to say this, Vince. Shouldn't we get his hair to grow like yours?
Yeah, man. He looks like me when I was about 15.
Let's see if I could do my hair for the
He's so
people on
young.
Facebook.
Yeah. But you know what? I have to
say.
say one thing though. Your hair might not be great, Clay, but you have a face that's made for radio. There's no doubt about it.
I have a face made for radio. Yeah. I can't get my hair to stick up, but I was trying to get it up. But yeah, Vince is doing. He does great about getting the hair that sticks straight up. And making
yeah. Girls like it. They go, wow. How did you do that? Because girls always fixing their hair and stuff, and so they get a kick out of it. I like when they go, oh, look at this, how nice. Some of them do. I don't want to let them do that, though. So, I've been growing it now for a long time.
So, Christian, I want to thank you for joining us today, and we got to go to break in just a minute. And but yeah, anything you want to close with or add that you want to thank anybody or tell anybody in the radio world or YouTube?
Radio world,
Come down to Chick-fil-A. Come down to Chick-fil-A and get a free autograph and a free picture and 20% off on your tickets for monster trucks. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Here's something for you. They took the blue from the sky and a pretty girl's eye, a touch of old glory too, and gave them to the men who proudly wear the U.S. Air Force blue. And he's going to wear it too. How about it?
There we go. Well, thank you very much for joining us. And
U.S. Air Force, man. I love it.
And so we're going to go to break right now. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. Let your friends know that we're here. And we're going to bring back Vince Vance. And we're going to talk about his 50th anniversary party coming up. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Morning. Hey, great job, Christian.
So did we go to break yet?
Hey,
we're obviously we're not on break yet.
We're not on break yet. So before we go, I'm gonna tell you what. One of my favorite things here is just the classic sandwich. I hear that it's pressure cooked in peanut oil, and I don't know what it is, but it just runs me crazy. I love it.
So yeah, it's pressure cooked in
peanut oil. As they told me, and I'm going like nobody makes it like them. They have every people that make chicken sandwiches, but this is the number one for me. Exactly. I just love it.
So there we go. I love Chick-fil-A. I love the chicken. I love everything about Chick-fil-A. The food, the service. I mean, you can come in here. The line can be wrapped around a building twice.
It does, but they'll have you out.
In and out quick. I mean,
Like
it's
5
no-
minutes. I don't know how they do it. It's because they all have good attitudes and they all work together.
I'll state this, that I've said a law needs to pass that every fast food restaurant needs to go to Chick-fil-A school and learn all about Chick-fil-A. So, they need to go to the school to learn that, hey, get people in and out
I
quick.
love you, India.
So, guys, we got to go to break. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, and we'll be right back in just a few minutes.
We're digging you right here. Chick-fil-A, Manhattan. In beautiful downtown Harvey.
We're good. Okay, we're on break. We were supposed to go to break, and we didn't go to break, so we had to keep going. He didn't bring us to break. And I can't hear. So normally I have a headset on and I can hear what's going on, but I can't hear what's going on in the background.
Is this the girl letting him fix her hair? We're supposed to fix this girl's hair, right?
So last we're going to talk about you and
All right, good.
and your 50th anniversary and
Yeah. Well, they have 3 tickets.
free tickets.
3.
Oh, 3 tickets.
3 types.
Oh, 3 tickets. Oh, I thought you said free tickets. So let us know when we get back to break. Don't run off too far, Vince.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to stand up this last one. Just let them know. I think Jay went with them. All right, Vince, about 30 seconds till we go back on air. How much time I got left? About 30 seconds. Just want to tell you something. For somebody that's been eating here a long time.
So it's about it.
It might be about it.
I'll be right.
I really have eaten here a long time. I just always think about different things.
What Jay went to? Yeah. Look, when we finish here, I'm gonna take y'all mine.
We should get a little something from here.
We can.
Even if we get like an order of nuggets, pay. I want to pay for it. An order of nuggets and maybe we'll split a shake or something like that.
Yeah. And then I want to take y'all to meet a friend of mine.
Because this is so light. We can, just to show them that we hungry for his food.
Exactly. No, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Yeah, it's really true. I mean it.
Tony, on my phone.
This is not easy.
Oh, sorry,
These are long suspended.
he knows I'm on the radio. He still calls me every week. All right, we're back. Welcome to Liberty. Again, there I go. Wrong radio show. My own
Ladies and
radio
gentlemen,
show, What's Your
welcome to
Passion
What's
Live.
Your Passion, starring Clay Thompson. How about it?
Clay Taylor.
See,
Taylor.
you mess up the store. I've been fix
Messed
you
up the
guys.
name. So welcome back here. We're live on WGSO 990 AM. I am Clay Taylor. We have Vance.
And we're here at the Manhattan store in beautiful downtown Harvey, Louisiana. Yabba dabba do. And I'm having a good hair day.
There we go. It's excited to be here. We have Vance, guys, a legend in the room.
And I have a free picture for anyone after I finish talking, and we'll autograph it for you and have a good time.
Exactly. So we're wrapping up the segment. We want to talk about your 50th anniversary party.
I can't believe it.
And what's going on?
50 years. I was just a fetus, and I had this idea. Why don't I play music for the rest of my life? And so I did, except for a short time when I was a high school band director. And at Donaldsonville High, I want to tell you the year, it was in the 70s. I guess you know that, though. It was 1973, actually. No, it was 69. It couldn't have been. It was 69 to 71. I was a high school band director. I swear to you, it's the truth. And I said,
that's before I was born.
I'm going. It's the truth, man. I'm going to go to the dark side, man. I'm going to go become a rock and roller. And I started Vince Vance. We started out on Bourbon Street right here in New Orleans at September the 18th. It was a Friday. 1971. Golly.
Exactly. So, Vince, the song that really made you famous is the
Bomb, 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 Moran. That's the one I wrote first.
That's the first song. And then the second song was
I Am New Orleans. No, I wrote All for Christmas then.
Yeah.
All for Christmas Is You. Was 1988 I wrote it. It came out in 1989 with the video. We recorded it in Nashville. It was destined to be a hit from the beginning. We had the finest promotional people, the finest record label, and you can see the video, which is still around, which was, by the way, the number 5 all-time merriest Christmas video on country music television. And you can see it on there. Just put in Vince Vance, All I Want for Christmas Is You, and in YouTube, and you can see it for free.
And it's still the number 1 played Christmas song in the country.
On country radio and on easy listening and general listening radio. On pop, it's Mariah's version of my song.
Sing us a little blurb of that, if you can, Vince.
Me play it? Well, there's some people that do it better than me. But my version is, it goes like this. It goes, take back the holly and mistletoe, silver bells on string. If I wrote a letter to Santa Claus, I would ask for just one thing. I don't need sleigh rides in the snow, and I don't want a Christmas that's blue. Take back the tinsel, the stockings and bows, because all I want for Christmas is you.
So, and actually you wrote that song about...
Take back the holly and
Now, this right here is Kelly Clarkson.
silver bells on strings.
So don't know how well we can hear that.
Can you hear it?
If I wrote a letter to Santa Claus.
So because of the copyright versions, we can't play the whole thing.
Oh,
but,
yeah, I know, because they'll charge you.
Exactly. If you want to go back and listen to that, Vince Vance is the author of that song.
They call it composer. I composed the music and I wrote the lyrics. And it's an interesting idea. You know, a composer is what I wanted to be my whole life. And it's someone that has the imagination to put notes together. And the lyric part where you say the words, that right there is a whole different idea. And that right there, Troy Powers and I wrote those lyrics, and we wanted to make them apply to anything, whether it was your wife, your child, your grandma. There's no designation. All I want for Christmas is whoever you make it for.
Exactly. So let's talk a little bit, because we only have a few more minutes before the show's over. Let's talk about this 50th anniversary party.
All right, that's a good idea.
At the Rock and Bowl.
On Sunday, September the 19th, 2021, I'll be at the Rock and Bowl from 5 to 9, roughly, for the 50th anniversary and reunion of Vince Vance and the Valiants. It will be a special party. There'll be 3 types of tickets. There'll be the standing room for $10. Guaranteed reservations for $20, and they will have special seating, VIP seating for $50. And in that, you get they'll have all kinds of other things that you get for the VIP
And how do
seats.
they get these tickets?
It's real simple. 3 ways. You go to my Facebook site and you send me a message, or you call Jay Ceravola at Adventure Travel Planners. He's my manager, and his number is 504-615-4046. Here it is, 504, that's the New Orleans area, 615-40, your age, 46, my age. Huh? How you like that?
That's awesome. Well, I'm
40, 46.
I just made 43 last Tuesday. On
Just
the
they're supposed to say 40.
Well,
So
40.
they can remember everything. 40, 46.
40, 46.
615-4046 to get your tickets. Or you can go to, you can call Jay at 504-615-4046, or go to my Facebook page, my Twitter site. Just send me a note and you'll get your tickets. You can pay for them in advance, which I'd highly recommend because they're going like hotcakes already. We only have, I think it's, 15 seats left in the $50 section.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to buy a seat there.
Well, you're welcome to it, man. You know, you're welcome to it, my friend. We'll be
Exactly.
looking forward to having you there.
Definitely. And we're going to maybe cover this show live. We'll do a live show there and cover
That would be nice, you know.
it live.
That'd be wonderful. Maybe your fans can all come out too.
Yes. Anybody that wants to come out and just tell Vance, you got.
I'm going to treat India. I'm going to treat India, the beautiful girl that works the counter here, because she's got big hair like me.
Exactly. And I'm excited to just be a part of Vance. And me and Vince go way back for a long time. And
We've done
became very
several
good
shows.
friends. And, you know, you fuss at me just like you would your children all
No,
the time.
I'm going to tell you what, I would never fuss at you. You're a great man. You have a great show. I've been on your show a couple of times. I'm going to tell you what, and he's a man that does things usually for charity. Every time I've ever worked has been for some great event, like for the aged at Christmas, making sure they have some kind of Christmas. He's fed the aged, the senior citizens at Christmas. I can't go on. He's helped out the military, helped out the police, and I've never seen you make a dime out of any of them.
Nope.
And I'm very honored
lost
to
lots
work
of
with
money
you.
doing it. And it's not about me making money. It's about helping the community. And that's what I like to do.
And that's what Chick-fil-A is all about with their Make-A-Wish Foundation. I
Yes.
really respect that.
Yes.
Getting back to what this section is about, I have a show planned that'll be like no other in my whole career on September the 19th from 5 to 9 at the September the 19th from 5 to 9 at the Rock and Bowl down in Carrollton and Earhart. And it's going to be a little bit different because we're going to have selected singers from the past doing what they help make the band famous for. Different Valianettes and Valiants added. While I'm changing costumes, something's got to be going on, right?
Exactly.
So different ones of our performance will be doing their specialty songs. Some of them are coming in from Nashville. Some are coming in from Dallas, Texas. From all over the country, people are flying in to see a special version for my 50th anniversary and reunion of Vince Vance and the Valiants. And I hope you'll be there. I really do.
Yes, definitely. I'm there. And, if you're doing a show in town, I'm there.
Oh, you're so kind. I remember when your wonderful mother, God bless her soul, used to bring it to every one of my shows, and that's the reason why I developed this friendship. I'm telling you the truth. That was the reason I said a man that's this good to his mother, a man who cares this much for the aged, the different senior citizen shows. I've done 4 or 5 of them for you, and I'm going like, dude, you put your money where your mouth is, and you raise money for the poor and for so many things, for soldiers, for first responders, for the police. I mean, honestly, this is the truth, and I'm impressed with it. I have to say that.
Well, thank you, Vince, and I really appreciate everything.
And I urge people, listen, you're not doing that Thursday at noon. Come have lunch at Chick-fil-A and listen to Clay Taylor on your phone, and you find out what a real fine man he is.
Definitely. Well, thank you guys, and thank everybody for joining us today. And we're going to wrap this segment up. And Vince, anything you want to close in the last 30 seconds?
Oh, all I'm gonna say is I'm doing a new album that's going to be released that night. It's more of a, I don't know, more than feel good. It's a greater good type album. Some of the cuts are Old Time Religion, Pennies from Heaven, Saints Go Marching, which is a version of the Saints, one of the Saints that's never been played before. It's just a beautiful, beautiful version of it. And I can't wait to release it that day.
Definitely. Well, Vince, thank you for joining us. Again, What's Your Passion Live? My name is Clay Taylor. Until next Thursday at noon, let your friends know. Also, continue watching here on Facebook Live or YouTube Live. We're going to be covering Chick-fil-A, the Monster Truck event, all day. Thank you for joining us. May God bless you, and see you next week.
Yabba dabba doo. I'm digging you.
Thank you. Bro.
Good job. Good job.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Vince. All right.
Well, everything I said was the truth. Truth is, I saw you a nice guy. 'Cause